This place is like a tunnel. Where are we going?
Oh man, I'm excited. Let's go to the outside.
Hey, brace yourselves. We have to go into my teleportation machine, which is actually just a car, but just get in. All right, everyone, stay close to me, and just make sure you have a good time out there. Let's go. I'm really excited to get to go outside. You can hear it. It sounds so adventurous. I'm just gonna make sure that I have a blast, and I'm already getting really stoked. So let's go. Dude, check out that marsh. According to lore, marshes are where a lot of reptiles and amphibians like to live. I don't know if that's true or not. But I don't care because I'm a stuffed animal, so I can make up whatever lore I want. Oh my gosh, that was incredible!
Thanks so much, guys, for inviting me on this. This has been a blast.
So much wilderness and wildlife, so fun. Well, it is the least that I could do, to be humble and give you guys some adventure.
The reward was great, being outdoors was awesome, and frankly, Lockheed's a cute little Jolteon. He's a nice guy. You know, who can hate such a cute little guy? He's just so friendly and sweet. I can hear you, I'm not that adorable. Sorry. But despite all the fun, remember, game's still on. So the fact of the matter is that I am still in an alliance of 5 with Shadow, Superior, Chun-Li, and Beth. Which means Jay and Chris are the next 2 to go, in my mind. I meant for me, this right here, this trio works perfectly for me. Like the 3 of us, I could see us going far. If we do end up staying together, well, even so, we have to pick between Jay and Chris as to who we should vote off first, and then who to vote off second. Chris is very smart, and there's a small chance he could have the immunity idol. But Jay is also really, really strong. Shadow and Eric were really thinking about getting rid of Chris before Jay, which doesn't benefit me at all because I still trust Chris and I still like to think that I can eventually work with him. So the best thing I can try to do right now to serve my interest is to try to convince them to pick Jay to get rid of first before Chris. Well, here's something to consider. Jay is a little more unpredictable because he's a little more out there. You know, Chris, he may be smart, but he's that much more we can predict his moves better. How do you know that? Because I've worked with Chris. I kind of know the way Chris thinks and who he aligns with. But Jay, I never really got a close connection with Jay at all. That is a fair point. Voting off Chris, voting off Jay, either one would work for me. The 2 people I trust the most are the people who came on this reward with me, which are Superior and Eric. You know, Superior and I are kind of in the same boat. We both are kind of running the middle ground. Both of us have been playing very tough, but also very as polite as we can. But we're both kind of the same. We're kind of like 2 peas in a pod. And Eric, I trust, of course, because our final 3 deal. So I need to think about whichever one goes home between Chris and Jay, the other person may be able to help solidify my trio alliance that I've got going on right here. You know, there's only one thing I regret, is that Beth and Chun-Li couldn't join us. Yeah, they may be mad. Well, can't win everything. What the? Beth, are you okay? Just letting off some aggression. Freaking
They go on the reward and leave me here. I'm so frustrated at not going on any rewards. I haven't gone on any rewards since day 7. It's been 3 weeks. And freaking Shadow and Superior pick Eric. Which actually gives me a lot of insight. What do you think it says about those 3? The 3 of them going on the reward. I mean, they just pick each other, you know, Superior and Shadow pick Eric, and, you know, leaving you and me in the dust. Which I kind of feel like the 2 of them have been doing a lot of. Like I told you, Superior is taking over.
He's not taking over.
Yeah, but he sure as heck has been a mighty threat. So I walk over, and Jay is talking to Beth and Chun-Li about Superior, and I'm thinking, well, where's this coming from? I wasn't expecting Jay to start going these wild tangents against Superior. I understand that Jay is trying to keep us in the game, but I think if he's trying to target Superior, that's the wrong person to be targeting right now. I know my situation in this game isn't great, but why not make a big move and take out Superior? He won't see it coming. If the 3 of them create some sort of pact, what chance do we got? Remember, Superior is smart, he's cunning, and he's very likable. I'm worried about him getting anywhere near the finals, and if you guys keep him, well, he's getting near those finals. I realized after talking to Jay that this is an open opportunity to make a big move. I like to make big moves. I started off this game as being the queen of strategy. Why not bring her back? Getting out Superior on the next vote? That's brilliant.
So we can either stick with our 5-group alliance or vote off Superior.
Voting off Superior would be the biggest move. He would not see it coming.
Beth is really pushing that we vote off Superior, which would be a big move on my end because I don't really have a big strategic move to call my own. The problem is I don't know how we can get that to go together, because as far as I'm aware, the only way we can get rid of Superior is if we get Chris and Jay in on it. And that means breaking up the 5-person alliance that we just created 2 days ago. That's a lot to sacrifice just for one blindside. The only way to vote off Superior is if we get Chris and Jay in on it.
Well, Jay sure's willing to do it.
Yeah, but what about Chris?
We gotta talk to Chris then. If we want to make this move happen.
But what if it's not the time to make the move? We still have a final 5 deal, and if we vote off Superior, we're breaking that alliance.
Well, we can get rid of those 2 on the next vote. If we vote off Superior tonight, then we can vote off Chris and Jay the next 2 votes. And it'll be you, me, Eric, and Shadow in the final 4.
But keeping those 2 in, how dangerous are we doing by leaving those 2 in?
They've been talking for a while now. Superior is our best window right now, Chris. We have to get him out if we want to stay in the game. Jay is kind of going rogue. He started targeting Superior without even talking to me at all when he knows I've got a close relationship with Superior. So the fact of the matter is that Jay picked Superior for very selfish reasons. He wasn't looking out for me when he made that call. I can't rely on that. Getting out Superior may be best for Jay, but right now it certainly isn't best for me. Chun-Li and Beth are my only option right now at staying in this game. If they vote for Superior, then that grants me 3 more days. But that's not a guarantee. They haven't given me, a thumbs up that they're gonna do it. So right now, the only for sure way for me to stay in this game is to win tomorrow's immunity challenge. If I win immunity, I'm safe. And that's the only thing that can guarantee my safety right now. I have to win that challenge.